You ever feel like you're bending over backwards for people all the time? Like you're constantly putting others' needs before your own, even when it drains you completely? Like you're saying yes when you really want to say hell no? You find yourself nodding along, agreeing to things that you know deep down you don't want to do, just to keep the peace or avoid conflict? Man, I used to be that guy. The one who couldn't say no, always trying to be the hero in everyone's story, but never the protagonist in my own. Always trying to please everyone, be the nice guy, the cool guy. I thought that by being overly accommodating, I'd be liked and accepted by everyone. Let me tell you, it's exhausting. It's like running a marathon every single day without ever reaching the finish line. You end up feeling drained, both physically and emotionally. Not only that, but it attracts the wrong kind of people, man. People who see your kindness as a weakness, who take advantage of your inability to set boundaries. Energy vampires, takers, you name it. These are the people who will suck the life out of you, leaving you feeling empty and used. It took me some time, some serious introspection, and a deep dive into Stoic philosophy to realize I was doing myself a disservice. I had to learn that being too friendly can actually be harmful, not just to myself, but to my relationships as well. That's why I'm here today, to share with you some Stoic wisdom that helped me set myself straight. Stoicism taught me the importance of setting boundaries, of valuing my own time and energy. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to learn how to stop being too friendly and start living a more authentic life. Together, we can explore how to balance kindness with self-respect and how to be genuinely nice without compromising our own well-being. We'll dive into practical tips and exercises that you can incorporate into your daily routine. From journaling your thoughts to practicing mindfulness, these tools can help you reclaim your energy and focus on what truly matters. Imagine being able to say no without feeling guilty, to set boundaries without fear of losing friends. It's possible, and it starts with understanding that your well-being is just as important as anyone else's. So, if you're ready to stop bending over backwards and start living a life that's true to you, stick around. Let's embark on this journey together, towards a more balanced, fulfilling, and authentic life. Alright, so the first Stoic lesson that really hit me like a ton of bricks was the importance of setting clear boundaries. Think about it, man. Boundaries are like the invisible lines that define your personal space, your mental space, and even your emotional space. Without them, it's like living in a house without walls. Anyone can just walk in and mess things up. Your life is like your own personal kingdom, right? Imagine it as a vast, beautiful land where you make the rules. You decide what goes and what doesn't. You're the king or queen of your domain. You have the power to create a life that reflects your values, your dreams, and your aspirations. But with great power comes great responsibility. But if you don't have any boundaries, people are gonna walk all over you. They'll treat your kingdom like a public park, coming and going as they please, leaving a mess behind. They're gonna take advantage of your generosity, your time, your energy. You'll find yourself constantly drained, always giving but never receiving. It's a one-way street to burnout. It's like having an open-door policy in your kingdom 24/7. Chaos, man. Imagine trying to run a kingdom where anyone can interrupt you at any time. You'd never get anything done, and you'd always be stressed out. So you gotta build some walls, metaphorical walls, of course, to protect your peace of mind. These walls aren't about shutting people out. They're about creating a safe space for yourself. A place where you can recharge and focus on what truly matters. Let people know what you're cool with and what you're not cool with. Be clear and assertive. It's not about being rude, it's about being honest and upfront. People will respect you more for it. It's not about being mean or anything. It's about respecting yourself and your time. When you set boundaries, you're telling the world that you value yourself. You're saying, hey, my time and energy are precious, and I won't let anyone waste them. And that's a powerful message to send. This one ties right into setting boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your time and energy. Time, my friends, is the most valuable currency we have. It's the one thing we can never get more of, no matter how hard we try. You can't get it back once it's gone. Every second that passes is a second you can never reclaim. And trust me, I've wasted a lot of time in my life trying to please people who didn't deserve my time. It's a hard lesson to learn, but an important one. So, how do you value your time? How do you ensure that every moment counts? Well, for starters, you gotta figure out what's important to you. What are your goals? What are your passions? What makes you feel alive and fulfilled? Once you know what you want out of life, you can start saying no to the things that don't serve you. It's not about being selfish. It's about being smart with your time. Don't let people guilt you into doing things you don't want to do. Your time is yours to control, and you have every right to protect it. Your time is precious. Spend it wisely. Invest it in activities and people that bring you joy and fulfillment. Remember, every moment is a gift, so make the most of it. Whether it's learning something new, spending time with loved ones, or simply taking a moment for yourself, make sure your time is spent in ways that enrich your life. Cherish the moments that matter, and let go of the ones that don't. Life is too short to waste on things that don't bring you happiness. So, take a deep breath, set your boundaries, and make a conscious effort to value your time. It's your most precious resource after all. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one's tough. Self-discipline is a muscle, and like any muscle, it needs to be worked out consistently, but it's worth it, man. Self-discipline is the foundation of a good life. It's what allows you to set goals and achieve them. It's what helps you resist temptation and make good choices. It's what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. So how do you build self-discipline? Start small. Set small, achievable goals for yourself and stick to them. Gradually increase the difficulty of the goals as you progress. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Chapter 4. Cultivate inner strength. Become unbreakable. Life's gonna throw you some curveballs, man. That's just the way it is. But it's how you respond to those curveballs that defines you. Do you crumble under pressure, or do you rise to the occasion? Cultivating inner strength is about building resilience. It's about learning how to deal with adversity, how to bounce back from setbacks. It's about developing a thick skin and not letting the haters get to you. Meditation, mindfulness, these are all tools that can help you build inner strength. It's a journey, not a destination. Chapter 5. Seek genuine connections. Quality over quantity. We're social creatures, humans. We crave connection, but not all connections are created equal. Some people drain your energy, man. They're like emotional vampires. And then there are those rare individuals who lift you up, who inspire you, who make you want to be a better version of yourself. Those are the people you want in your life. Don't be afraid to cut ties with people who bring you down. Life's too short for that. Surround yourself with people who support you, who challenge you, who make you laugh. Chapter 6. Embrace solitude, the power of alone time. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe Rogan, advocating for alone time, the guy who talks to people for a living? Listen, man, I love connecting with people, but I've also learned the importance of solitude. It's in those quiet moments when you're alone with your thoughts that you can really reflect on your life. You can figure out what's working and what's not working. You can connect with your inner self. Don't be afraid to spend some time alone with your thoughts. It's not weird, it's healthy. Chapter 7. Focus on self-improvement, the never-ending journey. Life is a journey of self-discovery, man. We're constantly learning, growing, evolving, but you gotta be proactive about it. You gotta seek out opportunities to learn new things, to challenge yourself, to step outside of your comfort zone. Read books, listen to podcasts, take courses. The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. And that's okay. The journey is the destination. Chapter 8. Manage expectations. Don't set yourself up for disappointment. One of the biggest causes of suffering in life is unmet expectations. We build these elaborate fantasies in our heads about how things should be, and then when reality doesn't meet our expectations, we get disappointed. The key is to manage your expectations. Don't expect perfection from yourself or from others. Embrace the imperfections. Life's messy, man. Roll with the punches. Chapter 9. Develop self-awareness. Know thyself. This is probably the most important Stoic lesson of all. If you don't understand yourself, you're going to be lost in life. You need to be aware of your strengths and weaknesses. You need to know what makes you tick. You need to be honest with yourself about your flaws. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth. It's a lifelong journey of introspection and self-discovery. Chapter 10. Prioritize inner peace, the ultimate goal. At the end of the day, what really matters? What's the point of it all? For me, it's about finding inner peace. It's about being content with who you are, where you are, and what you have. It's about letting go of the things you can't control and focusing on the things you can. It's about living in the present moment and appreciating the beauty of life. Outro, your turn, share your story. So there you have it, folks. Those are just a few of the Stoic lessons that helped me stop being too friendly and start living a more authentic life. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt like you were too friendly? What were the consequences? How did you overcome it? Let's keep this conversation going in the comments below. Share your experiences, your insights, your wisdom. Remember, we're all in this together.